And what I'd like to see is an air squat from both of you. So let's see, Benny. We'll see what yours looks like.
How low do you want me to go?
How low do you typically go? Let's just see what it looks like.
Sometimes I go too low.
Okay, let's see what it looks like. Okay. And it just turns sideways. Good. And then one more turn, just facing this wall now. Yep. Cool. Steve, let's see you. Let's see what we got. Same thing here. I'll get a couple. Good. Turn. All right. One more time. Slow it down. There we go. See those knees. Good. All right. 5 points that are always going to matter in a squat, whether you're doing an air squat, front squat, back squat, overhead squat, starting with the heels, right? So as we squat down, really thinking about planting your feet. You want your full foot on the ground, which is hard to do. If my feet are too narrow, it's very likely that I'm going to end up on my tippy toes. If my feet are too wide, it's very likely that the knees are going to be caving in as I'm trying to squat. So for finding the right position, it's typically right outside shoulder width. You can turn the toes out a little bit and have enough space so that your hips can go in between your feet here. From there, we're going to send the hips back and down, and then we're going to look for the knees, right? I think this is a big thing for you, Benny, to stay over your toes there, right? So if they're in, your foot's likely going to be caving in. You need to push the knees out. Yeah, and keep them over top. That's much better there. Good.
Did mine go in?
No, your knees look good. What we need to work with you, Steve, is your chest position and then your depth. So your chest position will certainly limit your depth, right? So if I think about my heels being down, I think about my knees being over top of my toes, I initiate the squat, not by sending the hips back and then down. See how that throws me off balance there? And my chest is going to drop too, right? So if my hips go back and then they start going down, I'm off balance and I limit how far down I can go. So hips back and down. So they need to be back and down simultaneously as we work our way to the bottom of the squat. And it's important that we don't just keep sending them back as we're gradually going down, right? We get to a point where the hips are back. Now we just need to go down, right? As long as we can keep that upright position. Let's see what that looks like, Steve. Yeah. And I love when you slow it down because it helps you get a little further down there. Turn sideways. Slow it down. Good chest. Heck yeah. Good. Go ahead and stand. Let's get one more. Get a little more depth. And really what we're looking for there is his hip to be below the top of the knee there. Good, Steve. Go ahead and stand. His chest still collapses a little bit as he gets to the bottom there. It's something that'll be improved over time as long as we keep working on the point of performance for that squat. Benny, come on out. Your heels, your knees. Go ahead and give it a.
I tend to be front and not on my heels as well.
Yeah, give it a pause at the bottom here. Good. How's that feel?
Good.
Good. Go ahead and stand. Yeah, you just made that adjustment, right? I saw you push your knees out there. Good. Tighten up that belly. Good. As you come down, not collapsing down. Yeah. Good. Strong position there. He's out. Chest is proud. Go ahead and stand. Nice job. Good. And for you, really nice job of those hips going back and down and maintaining that upright position. Your back angle, really important, right? For Steve, it tends to drop a little bit just because he's limited, right? But other positions we don't want to be is here, right? Again, that's going to limit how far down we can go, or like really overarching, which is a really just uncomfortable position to be in. So,
is it mobility or strength or both?
I think it's more mobility for you. I don't think it's a lack of strength. I've seen you squat for a long time, and the progress that you've made, I think one, it's made you stronger. Two, it's worked the proper muscles for you, which is helping you be even stronger. And as your mobility improves, you get lower in the squat, which again, it's allowing you to work the proper muscles so that you get even stronger along the way. Cool? Heels, knees, your depth, hips, right below the top of your knee. your arch, which is just your spine, right, being in a straight line, and then how we initiate it, hips back and down. This is a movement that we'll need for the rest of our lives. I mean, if I wanted to sit, what would that look like? I'm not going to sit like that, right? That's a very awkward way to sit. I'm going to sit just by squatting. I'm going to stand. Let's see a couple more from you. See it, Steve. Good. Get in there. Turn sideways so the camera can see you. Good fight, Steve. Good fight. Nice job. Good. Benny, let's see it. Big breath, right? Before you squat, big breath. Tighten up that belly. Good. Turn sideways and then slow it down just a little bit here. Not collapsing down. Beautiful. Stand. One more. Heck yeah. Good work. High fives. Good job, Steve. All right. Thank you. That carries over into any